Hello, everybody. Hey, Jimmy. I have to unmute you, Jim. It's asking for a request. So,
How about
there
now?
you are.
Am I there?
Yes. Wait for everybody to start showing. Oh, everybody's popping in. Hello to everyone out there.
I just typed into the chat if they're asking if there's anybody new for the first time here, and I'm looking for responses to that because I saw a lot of names scrolling through that I hadn't seen before. So I think we got some new folks. Good to see everybody joining us. Thanks for being here.
Yes, it's been a little while since we've done one of these, and it's been a kind of a crazy couple weeks with everything. Been even crazier week, but yeah. Hello to everybody popping in there.
I'm trying to find this darn thing on the Facebook page. Where is it here?
Oh, we're just giving it a second for everybody to join in.
Yeah. Oh, first timer, Stephanie Rankin. Thanks for being here, Stephanie. Good to see you. We appreciate you joining us. Nice.
Aaron's there. Aaron Bush. When's the next video? The next video will be out next week. We're showing some of these posts here. And guys, we're going to try a little something different tonight, which should be interesting. I haven't been here in a while. Well, you're always welcome back, Ashley. So, yeah, we'll have some discussions. We'll talk about some stuff, and then we'll even try to take your calls and see how that works. Hey, Jen hates social media. Jen's awesome. Give her a big shout out. She always helps keep things in check.
So it's funny because for those of you who know Jason and I, we did a radio show called Beyond Reality Radio, syndicated on over 100 radio stations around the country, every night, Monday through Friday from midnight to 3 a.m. And we took calls. We have this phone bank right here. I'm going to hold it up so you can see it. It's old school, but those are all phone lines, and they'd be full every night, waiting for people waiting for us to talk and take their calls. But we haven't done it in how many years now, Jay?
Yeah, geez. Well, Beyond Reality is like a decade ago, right?
Well, it started a decade. I think it ended probably 6 years ago now.
Yeah.
And so most of the stuff in this studio has been kind of dismantled because we weren't taking phone calls for anything. We weren't doing any of stuff. So Jay's like, hey, we should take some phone calls tonight. I'm like, okay, let me see if I can get something together in a hurry so that we can actually take some phone calls. And I think we've got it so it'll work, I think.
Well, a lot of people out there remember Beyond Reality, and we had a blast. We did. The only reason it stopped was, well, first off, we wanted to be on different times. That was the main thing. And I ended up going back to television. So I had to stop it with that, but it's good to see everybody showing up. Jason, you've got such good skin. I need to sound
good skin.
Thank you very much. Yeah. As long as they're not saying they want to wear it and stuff.
Yeah, well, that gets a little weird when they start with that. Yeah.
Andrea's here. She was a big time Beyond Reality listener. She was always there.
That's right.
I mean, and the reason it's funny because we started doing the radio, and initially it was just an online thing, but we crashed every company we worked with.
Yeah.
Remember? And all these companies were like trying to stick all their resources into the servers.
Yeah.
Because we'd have like 10, 15, 20,000 people show up, and they're like, oh, we can handle it. And they crash.
And it was the early days of streaming like that. You weren't able to stream on Facebook and YouTube and all that at that time. There were specific companies that could do it, but they couldn't do it at the level that we needed them to do it because we would crash them every time we went live.
So then 3 companies.
Yeah. And then we moved to regular radio, terrestrial radio, and that was fun. I mean, we had a lot of fun doing that. We got a lot of great guests. We did some comedy stuff, as those of you listen remember. We had a lot of fun with that. Jason and I, if you saw video of us when we were doing that show, we were laughing hysterically as some of this stuff was going on. Not the interviews, because we were very serious about that.
Well, I mean, some of them we laughed at.
It's true.
I mean, there was, yeah. I did get the guy from the Church of Satan to admit that he didn't believe in Satan.
Do you remember, I'm not going to mention any names, but there was a psychic that we had on. And do you remember we were finishing the interview and she said, oh, but before you go, JV, I sense this really strong male energy around you. And I'm like, oh, really? Okay. Yeah. And there's some connection with music and something and all this stuff. And I'm like, if you go to my Facebook page at the time, and you'll see this big thing about a memorial scholarship in my father's name related to music because he was a musician and I'm a musician. I'm like, I'm trying to be polite, but I know full well that all that information was just on Facebook, and that's where it came from. And you remember that? You remember it?
Yes. Yes.
This is so bad.
Thank you so much, Julie, for the super chat. Yeah. So, guys, first off, it's been let's be honest. I mean, it's been a rough week. It has for everybody in the U.S. and everybody worldwide. I'm going to be honest. Our hearts go out to, first off, the Kirk family and anybody else that this has majorly affected, which I would assume would be pretty much the majority of people. So,
regardless of your politics, in the United States of America in 2025, nobody should be assassinated for their political views. That's just not acceptable, regardless of where you stand on the political spectrum. It doesn't matter. One of the hallmarks of this country is that free speech is supreme. And
whether you like it or not.
That's the point. Yeah. In fact, it's the speech that you don't like that needs to be protected. That's the stuff that needs to be protected. If everybody agrees with you, there's no risk of offending or anything. So I couldn't believe when that happened, and it just brings back memories of all the things we learned in school about political assassinations. And Charlie Kirk wasn't elected to anything; he wasn't a politician per se. But then again, neither was Martin Luther King Jr.
No. And the thing I think also there's just so much friggin' hate out there. Let's be honest. I mean, it's just got to stop, and people celebrating that this happened, and I mean, it's disgusting. The whole thing's disgusting. And whether you agreed with them or not, I'm not here to argue that point.
Yeah, no,
each their own. But it shouldn't happen. I mean, it shouldn't be celebrated. It's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
It's disgusting, and anybody who find any kind of joy in that has a special kind of hatred in their heart. And I don't know how to cure that, Jay. I don't know if I don't know where it came from, and I don't know if there is a cure of it.
So, again, this isn't going to be a political show, but no. I mean, I think the
reason you brought it up, and we were talking about it before we went live here, is just because I think it was traumatic for a lot of people. I know it was for me. Seeing that. And somebody had commented in our chat room saying that video of that happening is going to traumatize them forever. And I mean, how long did it take for the American public to see the Zapruder film after Kennedy was assassinated? The only video it was an 8mm movie of the president being assassinated, and what it did to the country when that was finally seen. It shocked people. And people, that image was engraved in their heads. Same thing with, remember when RFK was assassinated, that video circulated after time. And it's like, that's just a tough thing for people to see. It's really hard, and it stays with you forever.
Yeah, it does. And I mean, it's heartbreaking. It's disgusting. It shouldn't happen in general. I mean, and I would be a liar if I sat here and said I know all of Charlie Kirk's videos. I've watched them recently over the last few days because I get certain people saying certain things, and then when I go and watch the video in its entirety, it speaks to me differently. But I'm not going to sit here and argue the fact and so forth. But I mean, we need to be able to have a discussion.
Yep.
Whether we agree with each other or not, we need to have a discussion.
Exactly.
The bottom line is that person was removed because of their beliefs and their willingness to have a discussion. And I don't understand that. So
it's crazy. Can I bring up a lighter subject?
Yes, please. Let's get on.
So I drink Diet Coke when I need a little bit of a caffeine jolt.
When you drink Diet Coke all the time.
Okay, so I do drink a lot of Diet Coke, but it's usually because I need a caffeine jolt, and I usually need that all the time. So I went in my refrigerator and I couldn't find any Diet Coke. So in the back of my refrigerator is this bottle. Now, it was sealed, but it looked like a Diet Coke bottle to me. And I think it's a Diet Coke bottle, but I think this particular Diet Coke bottle has been in there so long that the label actually decomposed in the back of the fridge. It's been there so long that the label actually dissolved into whatever.
Eaten away by the Diet Coke. So you know me, I don't drink soda at all. And I haven't drank soda in years.
No, the funny thing is, didn't you taste something when we were on the road last? There it is.
I told you, man.
There it is.
Baja's here in Coventry. The one thing I saw it, and I was like, I got to try it. So This will probably last me 3 days.
Yeah, well, it's probably healthier, but one of my vices is that I do drink Diet Coke. So I put it into this glass. I put a ton of ice in it, and I've been sipping it. And I'm going to tell you, it tastes remotely like Diet Coke, but it has a whole complete taste unto itself. So if I get up and run to the bathroom, Jay, at any point, it's probably because I'm drinking this.
Probably because of the Jack that's in it too. So Linda says, when will you do private residences? We do private residences. Just a lot, and those don't really air. We might start putting those on here on YouTube, some of the private resident investigations, but a lot of times that those fall more under a confidentiality thing where people kind of want that kept private. So that's the way we've always done it.
And there's a couple other things that come along with private residence investigations is generally, we like to be at a place for a couple days, and it's really hard to kick a family out of their house for a couple days.
Yeah. Or to randomly just show up and stay with them for a couple days when you don't know them.
Right. So there are some tricky things about homes that don't necessarily exist with some of the more commercial places that we do. But when we choose a place, we like to choose a place that has a really cool story to it, something that we can tell the history of as we're doing the investigation. And they're not just, random old buildings somewhere generally. They usually have a pretty cool history.
Yeah. So Todd says he ran into Steve over the weekend. Yeah, he was out in Gettysburg. He's lost a lot of weight. Yeah, he has lost a lot of weight. I mean, I always tell him if he gets hurt, we can fax him to the hospital now.
Fax him.
Yeah. So
I love it. Sarsaparilla. Oh yes.
Sarsaparilla. And you know what? People like Tom, I don't know, Tom, if you're doing this for a certain reason. No, I didn't discuss them. I didn't know about it. Jim and me were on the road. We were in a place that had no cell service, nothing like that. So I didn't even hear about it till it came back. So that defense that people keep on throwing out there, they might as well just eat shit because bottom line, I didn't hear about it. I was on the road. And also, am I okay with it? No, I think it's horrible. Yeah, I think it's fucking horrible. But don't use that as a defense against the other things. Come on.
Tom, that's ridiculous. There's a few things that are different about that particular event. First of all, I will condemn that just every bit as much as I would condemn what we're talking about in the beginning of the program today. Absolutely. The other thing is that wasn't done on a live video feed. That just makes it a little more impactful, and it makes people react a little bit differently. It's no less tragic, not saying that, but it's certainly, and it's being replayed on social media over and over and over again has a greater effect on the American psyche. Again, not more tragic, equally tragic as those folks. So don't even try to play that game with us.
Oh, that's bullshit. So Fire Badge Joe, what do you think about the Annabelle doll? And also new to the channel, welcome to the channel. And the Annabelle doll, I think it's just a doll. And if you go back and you watch some videos that, Kenny Biddle and other people have posted, which break down the history of it and things that were actually said about it. I think you'll realize pretty quick it's just a doll. And but that's something we should talk about, though. Everybody out there, we all know, I don't know, some of you might not, but Matt Rife and Alton Castee purchased the Warrens Home and Museum in Connecticut. They didn't purchase the objects. Those are still being kept by Tony Spera, but they're being rented to Alton and Matt. Now, first off, I've always heard that the Warrens have haunted objects. I've never heard that the location's haunted. So, and it's being opened up to investigation. So that's new. That's news to me. One thing that did concern me, and I get it for whatever they paid for it or whatever, but $2,000+ to investigate a location for a night. And I don't even know if it's a full, I think it's like a 4-hour investigation, or I could be wrong on that, and that could be up to so many people. But what if you only have a group of 4 people or 2 people? Now you're still spending $2,000. And I think that's the bigger issue. I think the issue is that some of these locations are being picked up and they're being priced right out of the average person being able to investigate.
Yeah, I'd love to see in chat. I know a lot of the folks that are in chat and watching the live stream tonight are members of paranormal groups, or they just go out and do investigations, whether it's with themselves or some of their friends, and they pay for some of these places. How many people in our audience tonight can pay $2,000 for a night of investigating anywhere? I don't care where it is. I'm just curious. Is that a normal thing for people? Because I can't imagine that. That's a lot of money. that might be your budget for the whole year. I don't know.
Well, but also it opens up a situation where only people who have, decent bank accounts or expendable cash are going to be able to investigate these places. And I think that's wrong. Okay, so this opens up a whole other can of worms. Most people out there have seen that the Conjuring house is going up for auction on Halloween. And, so great. I mean, I think it's wonderful. This is kind of something that we were pushing for when this whole thing went down. And it wasn't trying to be malicious. It was, leave these people alone, stop attacking them, or I'm going to have to get involved. And then, and I got involved, bottom line. So I kept everybody open to what was going on and made sure everybody knew everything that was still being said. And so now those contacts have stopped. I haven't been contacted in a couple months now, which has been great. The property's in foreclosure. It's being taken back. It's being auctioned off because it hasn't been being paid for. A lot of people have been asking, are you going to bid on it? Are you going to bid on it? It's such mixed emotions because would I don't know. Maybe. The thing is, there's other people I know who are going to bid on it. So, and they, endless supplies of cash. And again, it's going to become a thing where you think $1,200 a night was expensive. Wait, I think that's the biggest issue I have here. If I had the just expendable cash like that to bid $1 million, $2 million, whatever the hell they're going to ask for it, I would do it under the premise that I would want everybody to be able to investigate it. I wouldn't do it with the plan of charging $2,000 a night for you to investigate. I would do it because I want everybody to investigate. And the only way that would be possible is some crowdfunding thing. And because, in other words, if I paid that out of my own, I would have to make that money back. This would be more of, if it's a crowdfunding thing, then everybody paid for it and everybody can benefit. And that's what I wish. That's what I wish, is that somebody who makes 20 grand a year, somebody who makes 5 million a year, everybody can go and see it.
I think that the Conjuring house will have a life cycle, and there'll be a time, because of the movies generally has brought a lot of awareness to the story and to the house. There'll be a time where they can get $2,000, $3,000, whatever. I don't know what they intend to charge if they pay $2 million for it. But that won't last forever. And, at a point, people are either everybody's going to have done it, or they're just not going to care as much. And those numbers won't hold up either. So I would caution anybody who's going to go pay that kind of money to be careful about a long-term plan here, because when the interest wanes, what's the business plan then? And how are you going to be able to pay the bills?
Now, I don't want this to be thought at the least bit like we're attacking anybody. My concern is always that I want people to be able to enjoy it, everybody to be able to enjoy it. So, and that's what drives me crazy. And I get people buy it, for a business thing. Let me tell you, I bought the Spalding Inn, Grant and me and Jim, and you saw the amount of money I put into that place and the whole idea behind it, and we kept it where it was book a room. You want to investigate? Go investigate. If people say you'd spend $100 for the night, but you can go and do whatever, have fun, because the place was said to be haunted for so long. So, and when we got rid of it, man, we took a major hit on it, but it was about everybody getting a chance to spend time there. And it was never about, so, I mean, and that's what it's always been about. I don't know.
I mean, there are certain places that, and again, time changes the list, but there are certain places that, as you're right, Jay, everybody should get a chance to experience if they're interested in the paranormal. The Conjuring house right now is one of those places. And sadly, most of the time, if someone's going to put $1 million, $2 million into a property, they do it with the idea they're going to be able to get it back through a business plan. And I just fear that they're going to price themselves out of the market, and it's going to make people just not be able to do it. And that's sad. It's sad.
And Joe says, let me show it again. Hang on there, Joe. You get the house for 20 hours. You can investigate the museum for up to 4 hours. So you can investigate the house for as long as you want during the 20 hours, but you only get 4 hours in the museum. The museum is the area that has supposedly haunted objects in it, but there's never been any claims of those locations being haunted. It's just the objects, I believe. Right, Joe? You'd have to let me know on that one. But still, I mean, it's just crazy.
Laura makes a great point, talking about the price of admission is a moot point. Unfortunately, people can't afford everything. Disney's too expensive for a lot of the people too. There are budget-friendly choices for all. I know I haven't been to Disney in a long time. I used to go a lot.
Last time you went, I got you a ticket.
Yeah, well, we did the special thing. That was awesome.
Yeah.
But anyway, I haven't looked at the numbers to go to Disney, but from what I understand, it's like you need to take out a second mortgage on your home to go to Disney if you've got a family of 4. That's just wrong. I don't know. Just wrong.
Yeah, that's I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's not like most people in the paranormal investigation field aren't rolling in dough. So I mean, most people are living week to week. So I don't know. Like I said, it's just one of those things where if I did it, it'd have to go some crowdfunding thing to do it where everybody can enjoy it. And that's the main thing.
We don't have a lot of time to put it together, Jay.
No, I don't. So I don't know. I just feel bad because I know people are going to bid crazy amounts on it, and then they're going to have to charge crazy amounts for it.
Yeah. The question is,
Nick Glancy, 2,000 could be a down payment on a house. Not really.
Not anymore.
I mean, it's usually 10% down, but unless it's a business loan, then it's 20%. But
2,000 is barely a car payment down, a car loan down payment.
But I get what you're saying. I mean, it's ridiculous. Carol has been there 6 times. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm like so backed up here on the chat. Oh, I mean, Laughing Donkey makes a valid point here. Says when JV was a bit younger, he could buy a house for 2,000.
Oh my God. You guys cannot encourage him on these jokes because
they're not encouraging me. They're just riding along with me.
Yeah.
Cody and Satori should purchase the Conjuring house or at least run it. Well, I mean, yeah, that'd be great. So, Barbara, thank you so much for the $50 super chat. Do you remember the investigation of the Whitney restaurant in Michigan? Oh my gosh. I don't. I really don't. I'm sorry. But thank you so much for the super chat.
Shannon,
I'm sorry, go ahead, Jimmy.
I was just going to say Shannon Corby, our friend in Australia, saying good morning because it is morning for her, I believe. Thank you for the super chat.
Oh, thank you so much. Nick, that's the best mentality, Jason. I just, honestly, when it comes to paranormal investigation, everybody wants to be able to do it. And I would just hope that everybody's able to. All right. And Joe responded, yes. He says, yeah, the price to investigate at Lorraine's house is out of reach for most, especially YouTubers. Most YouTubers that do paranormal are not making money from the content. They'll never recoup. And that's true. That's 100% true, Joe. All right. So I'm sorry. There's other super chats, Jim. I'm trying to find them. Okay, hang on. Here we go. Maggie. This thing's taking forever to go through. Maggie, thank you so much for the $4.99. Ben, my buddy and I are going to investigate the Payne House in November. Do you have any advice for us as beginners in the field? The Payne House in Coventry, Rhode Island?
Keep your head down.
Oh, yeah, I would say
Keep your head down.
Wear padding on the top of your head. I mean, it's a wonderful place. It really is. We had a phenomenal time there. And we even had Austin come in, and that poor kid had to like hunch over the whole time he was investigating. But it's a great place. I think you're going to have a good time. Just understand that there's a lot of contamination there because you're right on the corner of 2 main roads. But all right, let's see. I mean, Gina says she's in Canada and there's no way she'll ever make it to Disney.
What?
I don't know. They're not letting Canadians in anymore.
Haven't they opened up Disneyland Edmonton yet? I thought that was a thing. No?
I don't know.
It's not.
And Laughing Donkey coming back with another shot, Jimmy. There you go. Wasn't the price of JV's first house back in the 18th? Yeah, that's probably similar.
Yeah. Where was someone here? Where was it here? Hang on. Let me find it now. Thomas said when JV was younger, he could get a house just by clearing the land.
That's actually a good one. That's a good one. Sharon, thank you so much. And that's kudos. That one, that one got me. All right. Well, let's see. Linda says Zach's probably going to scoop up the Conjuring house. Well, I don't think so, because I don't think he gets on planes anymore, right? And it's a hell of a trip from Vegas to here in a car, but who knows? Let's see. Rachel, what's your favorite ghost show on air right now? That would be at youtube.com/Jason Hawes. So, but I don't know. I never really watched Paranormal TV, and it was just because I didn't want to watch something and seem like I was scrutinizing other people's investigations. So, but I loved watching the Ghost Brothers. I thought they were good. Project Fear kids when they're doing Destination Fear. All right. Ben says 300 for the Payne house is a lot better than dropping $3,000 on investigation in places like the Lizzie Borden. What?
There 3,000 for the Lizzie Borden house?
Well, I don't know.
I couldn't even, if I owned one of those places and people were actually paying that, I would just feel guilty about asking people to pay that much money to come do an investigation.
See, I like this. Teresa says there's a place in Aurora, Missouri. It was a brothel back in the day. It's $25 a person for up to 6 people or less. That's going because anybody, the majority of people could afford that, and I think that's the best thing. And that's like I said with the Conjuring house. It would be nice to see it preserved and everybody given the ability to check it out, not just people who have expendable cash.
Yeah, and I get the fact, listen, there's certain expenses, and maintaining a property, whether it's your home or a paranormal location, is expensive. Taxes are high. Energy costs are high to heat, cooling if you need to cool, just general maintenance and landscape. All that stuff adds up very, very fast. So I get why they're charging, but it just makes it worse when you go into a place and pay, $1.5 million for it.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden you've ratcheted it up, 10 times.
Well, feel better, Monica. Hopefully you feel better. All right. Christopher Heiner says, I stayed overnight last May right before it went to hell. Was expensive, but great. I mean, yeah.
Well, that's a great question that you made me think of there. I'd love to know anybody who's paid that kind of money for any location, if they felt like when it was over, it was worth it for them. Did anybody in our chat room pay like $2,000 for an investigation? And when it was done, did you feel like you got $2,000's worth? Was it worth that kind of expenditure? I'm curious.
Thank you for the $5 super chat. Ed Warren specifically said no one needs to be in the museum after 9 p.m., but they are opening it at 9:30 to 1. What can go wrong? Yeah, it doesn't seem to be a lot of respect of things going on there. Let's see.
So Carrie says, or is it scrolling by here? I watched the Kids of Gettysburg video just before the stream. Very interesting. So the investigation that we've got coming up that'll be premiering next Monday night, a week from tonight, is the orphanage in Gettysburg.
Yes. Which
one of the things I've realized, Jay, in editing and putting the interview together, and also as we do this, the investigation part of this, is that the story of Rosa Carmichael, the head matron who was so cruel to those kids, isn't told in as much detail as I wish it was.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Let's talk a little bit about, I mean, I don't remember, all the details because it's all in the video, but this woman came in to run this orphanage and she would do things on a daily basis, like shackle the kids to the wall in the basement,
stick them in ice cold water buckets,
put them in a barrel, and these are little kids in a barrel where their arms are hanging over the top of the barrel and in cold water. And the only reason they didn't drown is because their arms are keeping them from falling into the water all the way. They had a pit. Remember the pit?
Yes. Yeah. And so back when we first investigated it on Ghost Hunters, we were able to get into the pit and stuff. And it's mind boggling. First off, Derek, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. He says, is there any love-hate relationship with the GA crew? Honestly, the only one I know is Nick. I've talked with Zach a couple times. I I wish Aaron the best. He seems like a wonderful guy. Yeah, and I think I'll be seeing Jay at New Jersey Paraunity, which I'm looking forward to. It's going to be a great event, and I think it'll be the first time I've ever met Jay. So,
yeah, if you're in anywhere within the area, New Jersey Paraunity, what's the date of that, Jay? Do you remember?
oh geez, oh my God,
Early
January.
November.
Yeah, it's right in the beginning of November. Don't throw me under the bus. Just look at New Jersey Paraunity, everybody.
Sorry,
Or John's probably watching. Like, really, Jay? So,
yeah, so I'll be there too, and Jay and I, Jay, we'll have the whole Ghost Hunters crew there.
So Beardo gets scared. Just showed up. What's up, Beardo? I saw a video of Beardo the other day. I didn't even realize it was him because he's got his hair all like slick and different now, and I don't know. What the hell did you do to your hair, man? So good to see you in here, man.
Gina says it's November 8th. Thank you, Gina.
Thank you for saving us on that. New Jersey Paraunity, November 8th. All right.
I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, we still got to get overseas and meet up with Beardo and check out some places.
We have to do that. We absolutely have to do that.
All right. Christina Sharp. Why did Austin stop posting? Is he okay? Yes. He's just been swamped with work, seriously. And the poor kid, he hasn't been able to get out investigations with us because he's been working, and his work is certain times of the year. So he's just been slammed with that. So, but he's going to be getting back into investigating and posting more videos. So, all right. I'm trying to get through these chats. Julie, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. If I were to buy the Conjuring house, I would go old school and put up cameras online. And that's great. Yeah. Honestly, you could do that to generate income to help take care of the property, pay the property tax, insurance, whatever. But that's the thing. It's what can you do to allow everybody, and I mean everybody, the ability to investigate it? Because if I'm going to be charging insane amount, it's just, I'm only going to be opening the door for the people who can afford that. And hang on, I just got to send John a text. Now I can shut this email.
So as you're doing that, Jay, it looks to me like we've already reached goal on the super chats. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, guys. I'm
awesome.
Not able to see it because last time we had crazy echo going on.
Yeah, that's right.
So, all right, let's see.
Amy, I don't know what you mean. Do we still investigate at White Hill? And I'm assuming we're talking about White Hill Mansion.
Yeah,
we did investigate there. Yeah,
I love that place. I mean, we've been talking about getting back there because now it's cooler. So when we investigated the first time, we held it off an extra week or two because of how hot it was. It was like 114 degrees. And what happened? I mean, we showed up and it was 110 degrees. So thank you so much, Jenny, for the $20.
Better.
She said she lives in Florida and she doesn't even go because it's too overpriced.
I find this hilarious. Jason and I have the luxury of being able to make our own schedules and decide when we're going to investigate. And so far, Jay, we've made the decisions of going to Gettysburg when it's like 118 degrees, White Hill when it's 115 degrees. Mm-hmm. We went to Norwich State Hospital when it was like 30 degrees.
No, it was less than that.
25, whatever it was.
Yeah,
it was cold.
Yeah, it was cold.
We went to Bailey Seton when it was cold. Where else? We went somewhere else where it was freezing. And I'm like, why aren't we doing this in reverse?
Wilson Castle.
Yeah, that's right.
In Vermont. It's like, who the hell goes to Vermont during the winter to investigate? But
I think we need to take an aptitude test here because we're making some pretty poor decisions about when we're going to go to certain.
Thank you so much for the $20 super chat, Carrie. Waited until now so I could say, well, you did awesome. Thank you so much. All right.
Oh, that's right. The Bundy Museum in Binghamton. Thank you. I think it's Gina with Empirical Paranormal. It was cold when we went there. Remember that? It was freezing.
Yes. Hang on. John says, I was trying to get John Pasco on here. He's saying audio is not working. All right. Well, I was trying to get him on, but he's having problems with his audio.
Hey, Kelly, thanks for that super chat. I love that story. I don't know which one it was. There were a lot of barns that were used in Gettysburg as field hospitals. And obviously they had piles of dead soldiers in addition to amputated limbs. So I'm not sure which one you're talking about, but I'd love to know more about that story. That sounds really cool.
Yes. Diane, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Guys, I know I'm behind. I'm trying to catch up. Let's celebrate hitting our goal. Oh, you guys are awesome. Really. And let's see. Candy says, I went to Lizzie Borden House a couple years ago and it was $25 a person. Yeah, I think that was just for the tour or whatever. And I think that's before this other company bought it.
That's $25 a head is reasonable, I suppose.
Oh, hang on. Wait, I might have John. Oh, let's see. Does he screw this up? John? John? Look, he's sitting there staring at himself. He doesn't even know.
He has no idea.
John.
Hello. He's half in the screen.
Hey, all right.
Oh my God.
You guys got me?
Yes, we got you. Can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Can you hear us?
All right, hold on.
I
got you.
You can hear us?
I can.
Yeah. Okay. With the 10-second delay there going on.
Yep.
You going to come back to Alcatraz again? I would love to, Michelle. I'd love to check out.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know what the heck is going on.
I think you're delayed. The other side of the pond, John. You guys have slow internet. So, oh man, do it on your phone. This is why John is a fireman and he's not technical. I mean, he's great with everything else, but don't give him electronics. What do you want to say, Jim? I see you just biting you.
No, I'm not. I was just trying to catch up with chats here. Just trying to catch up.
All right. I got to show what Beardo said because he makes a great point. The cost of some of these places is by design, in my opinion. It forces small channels out and keeps the fakers that promote it in. Small channels will never afford it.
Oh, interesting. That's an interesting thought.
Well, I mean, yeah, if the only people who are showing up are people who, are hitting 100, 200, 300,000, views on their videos, then they could afford that, I guess.
I'm just wondering, I actually, never mind. I figured it out in my own head. John, are you watching the YouTube stream? Is that how you're getting audio? Because might be why it's delayed.
No, I'm using the audio from the computer, but I'm actually trying to switch devices because I'm getting a delay as well. It's obvious.
Well, you're
so
the only
you guys keep talking. I'm going to mess around a couple things here. I'll give me 1 minute.
All right. You give me a thumbs up when you're ready and I'll bring you back in. All right. So we'll let John try to figure that out. Thank you so much, Linda, for the 1999 super chat. You're a sweetheart.
So, Jason, thank you for the super chat. Jason says, are there any old factories you'd like to investigate? I don't think it exists anymore. I probably should know this, but I don't. But it'd be interesting to visit the Triangle. What was it? The Triangle Factory? They didn't make triangles, Jay. No, that's not what I'm saying.
I don't know. It must have shut down for its own reason then, right?
I think it was the factory where it was basically all women and they were seamstresses. They were sewing and the owner chained all the doors shut so they couldn't leave early.
Oh, jeez.
And then a fire broke out and nobody could get out. Yeah, I'd like that one. I know enough about it to know it'd be really interesting to investigate. I doubt it still exists, A, and B, I don't know all the details of it. Somebody in Triangle's Shirtwaist, is that what it was? Somebody's Jay Collins is mentioning it in chat. But that would be a really interesting one. And then there was another one.
Cody, we checked out some places in Indiana. In some of our past videos, we did Randolph Asylum. We did the Jim Jones Church. We did the Stone Mansion. Some great places in Indiana. Try saying that real quick. Indiana.
So Diane confirmed it was the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory in New York City. Yeah, that's the one. I doubt that building is still there. I don't know.
Barbara said,
yeah.
Are you guys going to Parasicon? I don't know. We haven't been formally invited, I guess.
What is it?
Parasicon.
Parasicon?
Yeah, look at the chat.
Which one?
I think that I've got it up on the screen.
Oh, sorry. My camera's right in front of that part of the screen, so I kind of have to look around it to see what you're saying there. Parasicon in 2026. Barbara, where is that one? Do we know where that is?
Jason, jealousy of my locks get you nowhere, my friend. Well, I mean, look at this, man. Low maintenance. I didn't have to worry about a haircut. I don't have to worry about any of that. So, but I will say, man, you looked intimidating with the locks, Beardo. Just not so intimidating with that haircut. I'm just teasing you, buddy. You look great, man. So, all right, let's see. Monica says she'll be going to the convention in New Jersey this year. Well, great. It's a great time. New Jersey Para-Unity. And you know what? It's cheap. It's cheap to get in. I think it's like $25 a person. So, and it all goes to a cause. So it's not like somebody's lining their pockets with it or anything. So thank you so much for the $1.99. And I got to put this out there. Jen says, y'all better leave Beardo's hair alone. He looks regal and whatever. He does. I just have to bust on him. I mean,
regal and wonderful.
Yeah.
He
looks stunning.
What a statement.
He looks stunning.
Wow. Stunning.
Stunning. Well, when I first turned on his video, I was stunned. I was like, what the hell? Hang on. So everybody who's popping in, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. And let's see. Oh, I think John wants to come back in. Let's see. John,
got it.
You got it?
Got it.
Yeah.
What a pain in the butt that was.
Tap on your mic for me. Okay.
Yeah, it's working.
Yeah, it's working.
Look at you trying to question him, Jim.
Well, he doesn't have it close enough to his mouth, which is why I'm getting hearing the reverb.
Let's see.
Get it up there. Get it right up there. You know how to put the
TAPS international team. Yes, Virginia, we still have TAPS family.
We know you got to swallow the mic, bro.
We have TAPS family teams all around the world, Virginia. So you can check that out at tapsfamily.com. So.
Thanks for being patient with me, guys. Appreciate it.
Oh, we weren't being patient with you, John. I know. I just go like
nice.
this. When it doesn't work, I go like that, John. Bye. See? And I bring it back. So it's easy. It's nice. So I've learned the app a little better. So, all right. So Amy McGarvey says, I saw the Conjuring movie and it was fantastic. Okay. Now, I guess the Smurl family actually did an announcement. There was absolutely none of it was accurate. Have you seen it, Jim?
No, I haven't, but I know it's Hollywood and I know what to expect.
Yeah. And then at the end, I guess but not even at the end. They had Judy involved in Tony, and they weren't part of any of it. So I think it's just a way to try to extend it and maybe go further.
Right.
So
Aurora Rose Andromeda wants to know our thoughts on the Jenny Wade investigation. My thought is that I wish we had more time. We didn't have as much time there as we normally would take for an investigation, but it was their busy season, so we're a little limited. I want to go back. We had some pretty interesting things happen in a very short period of time. That basement is really, really interesting. John and I were down there. We thought we saw a shadow figure.
Yep.
It didn't translate onto the camera as I had hoped it would, but we were both pretty convinced we saw it. And it would be nice to spend a little more time in that basement where Jenny Wade's body laid for 18 hours before they could do anything with it, with the mother and the sister and the kids in that basement all having to watch and just look at her lifeless body. I can't imagine that tragedy. But I'd love to spend more time there. Jay, what'd you think?
I loved it. And it was nice because honestly, we didn't get a lot of time, but the hours we were there were perfect because that's when the streets all died down. And we dealt with a lot less traffic. We weren't dealing with a lot of people walking by, voices and things, because that house it's pretty open. There's not a lot of insulation, so sound can travel. But just doing the tour, I had that crazy experience while I was doing the tour.
That's right.
And, to the point where I heard somebody come in, somebody walking up the stairs. And as for the investigation, I know only part of me was in it for the majority of it because Sherry has a hard time holding a camera up.
Oh my God.
Somebody's actual face.
It's turning it on is the problem.
Hitting
record is the real issue.
Yeah. You got to love her, but you would have thought she would have known that it wasn't recording.
Yeah.
And then when it was recording, she pretty much, that's why I told you that part. I was like, Jim, you got to add, my eyes are up here when it's like the whole camera's just covering my chest.
Yeah, that's funny.
It's like, because if I was a guy doing that, give me a break.
For sure.
Yeah, that was a really cool place. And, it's so well preserved too. They do such a great job taking care of it. And to see the bullet hole that actually killed her in the door and all that stuff is unbelievable.
I want to ask a question about that. Okay. And maybe somebody in our chat room has some background information. And we didn't ask her, at least I didn't ask it when we were there, and I wish I had. The door the entrance door that has the bullet hole through it, which is the path that the fatal bullet took. That bullet hole is perfectly round. And I would have expected, especially from a musket ball type bullet or a mini ball type bullet, that the backside of that would have been splintered. You know what I mean? How the wood, and it's not. So I question whether that's the original hole or not.
Yeah, well, I know part of the headboard had been
Headboard's not original.
Yeah, they've been replaced, and they kind of made it look like it was original, but they wanted to keep it.
They said it was an original headboard and has original bullet. Is there a bullet stuck in it, or is it either just marks from? Either way, that's originally from the Civil War, but it wasn't in that house. But I'm wondering about that door. I also wonder, from the years of 1863 until 2025, that they had to have had a different door on there. You know, it wasn't always a tourist destination. So did they store that door somewhere and then bring it back when they decided? I'm just curious.
It's a good question. Yeah, I mean, I'm talking to Christina right now. I can ask her.
Yeah, I'd love to know. I know I'm not trying to be critical. I'm just really, really curious about that.
Hey, real quick, we're live right now, and Jimmy was asking a question.
Hey, have her call in.
He wanted to know if the door at the Jenny Wade house was the original door, period. If you want to call in, I'm more than happy to send you the call-in number. Period. LOL.
That's a good observation, JD. That's true. Yeah, you would think so.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what she says. So, and maybe I can get her to call in. So we'll see. I just put her on the spot. She's probably sitting at home like, really, guys? All right. Stephanie, thank you for the $5 super chat. I just saw in my head with a triangle, JV. Yeah, JV on a triangle in a band. Like, oh yeah. Oh, yeah, John, did you hear Jimmy was talking about a factory earlier, and it's closed down now, but all it made was triangles.
Oh, a triangle factory.
Yeah.
I can't see how that'd be too successful, but
you've heard of him, right?
Triangle factory, nice. Oh my god.
So Dawn says, I work for Gettysburg Paranormal Association. We have a battlefield farmhouse and several other locations. We would love to take you out to them. That'd be fun. Love Gettysburg. So
Gettysburg.
Absolutely. I mean, you can spend a lot of time down there investigating, but winter's coming, and that means we have to head south.
I know. We really do.
Yeah, we do.
Which means Florida,
yes,
Georgia,
yes,
Texas,
yes,
and you know, all the
yeah. Anything South Carolina and south is probably going to be comfortable.
I mean, the last time you were there, it was actually they were part of the Confederate, right?
Oh yeah. I went down there for when they did the Dixie Parade. Yeah.
Oh man.
Melissa has asked me if I've reached out for my Cheez-It sponsorship. No, but that is a great idea. I would be ecstatic for that sponsorship.
Yes, rhythm and blues, Arizona as well. I love Arizona. We got some good people out there who have some places they wanted us to investigate. And Brooke says, Sherry. Yeah, I mean, she's a wonderful person. She's not a great camera person. So, but she's, I mean, a wonderful person. And she just put a video out too, so of her investigation. Dragon Ranger says, Jason, we know you're getting old and need the warmth for your old job. It's true. I'm not even going to deny that.
Well, if we do a Florida investigation, we got to build an extra day in there for some fishing. We got to do that.
Yeah, I mean, even South Carolina. I mean, Jim and me were down there. We rented jet skis and we went out. And the most insane thing there, it was this huge. Remember that manta ray that jumped out of the water right in front of me?
I know, that was wild.
This thing came out of the water. Well, and you don't realize that. I guess a lot of times they do that because sharks are right under them coming after them.
Yeah.
So, but this thing came out of the water right in front of me. So, all right, let's see. Trying to get. What are you laughing at?
Beardo said, lucky I'm fat so the cold doesn't affect me.
Well, I mean, over there, man, in the UK, you guys get like the wet. It's always just a wet cold. I mean, that's what we get here in New England too. But yeah. All right, I am like, this thing's starting to glitch on me. All right, Beck says, I need video of Jason fishing. Hey, I fish all the time. Actually, John and me, I surprised John because 2 years ago, we were out fishing on the lake here and I caught a rainbow trout. And John didn't believe me at first. And I'm like, dude, I was fly fishing and I caught a rainbow trout and there's no rainbow trout here. No. So John's like, what? And I catch it again and I bring it in and there it is. You had to take video of it because it was like the first rainbow trout seen in what, like 20 years here?
Oh yeah. And actually, we talk about fishing and it brings me back to when we were out a few years ago on the Coast Hunters. And you caught that huge striper and ended up on the in the magazine for On the Water.
Oh, wait a minute! You ended up on the magazine. You lied.
No, that was you.
Did I end up on the magazine? I've ended up in a lot of magazines, John.
Yeah,
usually shirts off and stuff. But hey, oh yeah,
different kind of magazine.
Yes, I had a boat. It was called Coast Hunter, and the worst part was the marina did some work on the boat that they weren't supposed to. It was supposed to be the boat next to mine. So John and me are out, and we're out near the reefs, and the motor dies, and the boat is literally floating. We're about to crash, and I pull apart the motor. I had to hotwire the whole fuel pump. Remember that?
That's right.
Hotwire the fuel pump just to get it going, and so it was just feeding fuel, and we were able to make it back.
We had no business being out that day. It was a rough day.
Oh my gosh, it was bad.
That's bad.
So bad. Yep. Let's see. All right. All right. I'm trying to get to your chats, your texts. All right. Let's see. I saw somebody say, is any of the other Ghost Hunter members going to be joining? Yeah. I mean, Sherry's joined us a few times. Steve and Dave, I plan to get them on. You got to remember that when we're doing things for YouTube, it's not like the TV show where the crew's with us. I mean, their hotel rooms are paid for and everything. So when you're taking everybody on the road with you, you're paying for extra hotel rooms, you're paying for all this. So, I mean, that stuff adds up. So John's snapping pictures over there.
What's he taking pictures of?
I don't know. I don't know. His phone was aiming down, so I'm scared to even look and see if I get anything.
Well, listen, I did put the zoom on, so...
Yeah, I'm sure you probably had to. Thanks for becoming a member, Clang. All right, let's see. Everybody, make sure you hit that button, that like button. Let me see if she's responded. She has not responded, Jim. I think she's like, the hell with that.
She was in chat. Didn't I just see her in chat?
She might be. I don't know. Christina?
I thought I saw her in chat. It may have been a different Chris or something, but it looked like her. The pictures are so small, I can't really tell.
All right. So, and if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe. It's free. So check it out. And we are going to eventually open this up and start allowing.
I was going to say, Jay, we don't open the phone line until we hit goal, but we already hit goal. So it's pointless to say that.
Hang on. I got to show it, John. All right. Yep.
I saw this.
Thank you, Joe. Joe's always dropping some truth there.
That's awesome.
Any plans on coming back to Buffalo? Tiffany asks. Yeah, Tiffany, I'd love to. I'm just not going to. I grew up in Canandaigua, New York, right near Buffalo. You don't go to Buffalo in the wintertime. So, yeah, but I've been talking with Kenny up there as well, and I'd like to check out some places with him. So, let's see. You want to open it up, Jim?
If you're ready, I'm ready.
Well, I'm going to try. So here we go. All right. So guys, I don't know how this will work. God bless us. Hang on. There we go. All right. So
God protect us.
Let's see what happens. I don't know. This could be good. This could be horrible. It's a calling number. So what? I mean, it's going to Jim. So this could be really bad. Let's see what happens.
This is a roll of the dice right here.
It sure is.
All right, let's see. Hang on, let me get back to comments. There you go.
All right, Jay, we have our first caller.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Who's that going to be?
I don't know. Who's on the phone with us?
Hey, boys. How's it going?
Who is it?
Who is this?
Hey, it's your Canadian connection.
Oh, is this Andrea?
Of course it is.
Well, listen, Andrea, we haven't heard your...
I
we have not heard.
It's been a decade since I heard
We
your
have
voice.
not heard your voice in almost 10 years. Okay, so so it doesn't quite jump to mind. But now that we know, of course, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I am loving the fact that you guys are on YouTube and doing these investigations. It is so much fun. And you roped in John to also enjoy the craziness with you.
Well, he carries the
we didn't rope in John.
Carries the equipment. Mm-hmm.
We didn't rope in John. John gladly just came along.
Oh my gosh. It's jerk. I love it. I love it so much.
Well, thank
you.
Thank you so much, Andrea, and it's always great to hear you.
Yeah, love you guys. Take care.
Thanks, Andrea.
Thank you.
All right.
Well, that worked.
Yeah, it worked. Good start. Okay. So, wondering where we're going from here. All right.
Well, hang on.
Why does Jimmy have to keep on bending down to turn?
It's over here. I got to answer. All right. So one of the things that
you're already sweating.
We have this. Yeah, I know. We have this. It's call waiting. So as we have somebody on here, we're here beeping as other people try to call in. But anyway, who's on the phone with us now? Who's here now?
Hello.
Hey, who's this?
Hi. This is Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
I'm glad I got through. It's amazing.
We're glad too. What's on your mind?
Well, I had put in a question, my wife and I, and I know there's like 300, 400 things on the live chat there, but we had seen that, I'm assuming Jason put on the season 1 Ghost Hunters on YouTube. They started showing up, and we thought it was because of that thing he posted on YouTube about, truth and facts and doing research and debunking. And this proves from the very beginning that the Ghost Hunters, Jason, Grant, and the originals did it from the very beginning. I'm just wondering if that's true or not.
Well, what part of it is true? I didn't put it on YouTube myself. That would have been through Pilgrim Films and Lionsgate. But yeah, the thing about me that I posted about people faking things.
I thought. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, my concern is that YouTube opens up the door for people to blatantly fake things in hopes of generating more views. And yeah, because it's all based on the amount of views is based on the amount that they bring in, that they earn off of revenue. So it's an incentive to do whatever you got to do to get that views up there. And that's just one thing we've always sworn not to do. So.
Oh, okay. I do remember you saying on one of these chats that you had owned the rights, and that's why you pulled them from like Discovery and Travel and all that. And I thought,
yeah, well, said that's so digital rights and TV rights are totally different. So when it comes down to the show, it's if I don't want to do the show, I'm not obligated to make any more episodes because the networks aren't buying them; they're only paying a licensing fee. So because we retain those rights, so we don't sell the rights away. Because the minute you do, then you work for the network or whoever bought those rights, and they're telling you what to do. And we just never wanted that to happen.
Hey, Paul, thanks for the call. We're moving on. Who is with us now on the phone line? You got to turn down your computer or whatever you're listening on there. The minute you do, then you work for the network. Can you turn down the whatever it is?
They're telling you what to do.
All right, there you go.
There we go.
Who are we talking to?
You turn down the whatever it is. They're telling you what to do.
Hello?
Yeah, we're here.
Yes.
Who are we talking to?
I don't know.
All right, we're going to move on.
Okay.
All right, who's on the phone with us?
Kelly.
Hey, Kelly.
Hey.
Hello.
I just wanted to tell Jason that I watch him every day. I have Prime Video, and Ghost Hunters has its own channel that runs 24 hours a day, and I watch him all the time.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
Happy finally come to YouTube.
Did he
because I'm
send?
also a subscriber.
Did he send you a restraining order too? Because when I put those cameras in his when I put those cameras in his house, I was watching them every day too, and he got the law enforcement involved. That was a real mess.
Well, thank you so much. Where you from? Where you from, hon?
He's a married man. I don't go that far. I'm from Charlotte.
Charlotte, North Carolina?
I do have one question.
Yes.
Why do y'all always investigate in the dark? Because I live in a house that's haunted and I have stuff go on all day.
And that's a great question. So there's multiple reasons. First off, most claims of activity are in between the hours of 8 p.m. and 4 a.m. That's usually when people get home from work, they finally settled in and the house is quiet, and that's when they're experiencing things. And most claims of activity are things that emit their own light. So usually when you turn out the lights and you use IR, you're able to pick up things that are emitting their own light easier. And to be honest, the third reason is because most of the time we have normal jobs. So you're only able to investigate at night because during the day you're at work.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, whoever's haunted my house knows I'm scared of the dark. So they don't come after me either.
All right. Well, thanks for the call.
Thanks for the call.
Good night. Take care.
I can't believe this is actually working, Jay.
I mean,
Cool, this is great.
This
is awesome.
Oh, we got another one. Here we go. All right, right to the phone lines. Who is on the phone with us?
This is Jim. I'm in Hatboro, Pennsylvania.
Hey, Jim, how are you?
All right. I was calling actually because my wife and I, we have a paranormal team, and we're going to investigate a place that Jason, you investigated, I believe, back in 2009, the Willow Grove, Pennsylvania American Legion.
Oh, geez. Yeah. Okay. That was a long time ago. Yeah.
No one has been in there since you.
Did we ruin it? What the hell happened?
What'd you do in there, Jay?
No, meaning no one to do anything paranormal. So they, the leadership, everything turned over. They've had stuff disappear and a lot of funky stuff going on. And because we do a lot here locally, people reached out to us to go in. And of course, we went back and saw where you had been there.
Oh.
So we've been in there a couple times, and they're doing a big event in October. So we've got some interesting stuff, but it's a little crazy trying to go in there when it's been so long since anybody's really done anything.
Yeah, but it might actually benefit you. These things nobody's tried to communicate with them in forever. So it might be a real benefit to you on that.
Yeah. Yeah. And we've been in there twice already. They were asking us to do this event in October. We're going to get in there like 2 more times before, just to try to, feel out what's going on there. Maybe try to form a relationship so they, so people want to communicate with us.
And that might be the best thing, man. Take your time. Do it as many times as you need to. Try to build some sort of a relationship. But thank you so much for the call.
Thank you.
All right.
Some good questions. Some good phone calls here. Yeah.
John, Melissa wants to know if you have enough awards back there. Did you run out of wall space?
I just saw that comment. I just saw that. You know how many times people give me a hard time about that? Put them on the ceiling. Oh, man.
How many
They're not all mine. They're not all mine.
Yeah.
So not all your. Oh no,
one of them says
Amanda's. Yeah.
Right.
Best job coloring inside the lines.
Listen, you know how hard that is?
Yeah, hang on. Let's see. Let's get closer on these. Right? Oh, there we go. Let's see. Yeah. No, I think they're all Amanda's. So it's John. John just puts them far enough out of view that you can't actually
read the name. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the phones. Who's with us now?
Bitter.
Oh, hey, it's Bitter Troll.
Hey, what's going on?
I made it.
Yes, you did.
I got a question for John.
Oh, what's up, buddy?
Keep it clean.
I know the guys tease you a lot.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it looks like on the videos.
Yeah.
Do you ever get revenge?
Oh my God. Listen, so much happens. It's not on camera. Jay is a stone.
Weird how that happens.
Yeah. Right.
Go on.
Jay's a stone's throw away from me. We're pretty much neighbors. So there's plenty of opportunity, and I exercise that opportunity often to torture Jay for sure.
I have cameras everywhere.
Yeah. Listen,
I have motion sensors. So, where the hell are you? I mean, you're not that good. Well, it's I mean,
that's just par for the course. Though we're all good friends and we joke around. It's just our thing, and we love it. And it's one of those things. If we're not joking around with each other, it means we don't like each other. So
that's right. Yeah, you don't joke with Jim at all.
Oh, okay. All right. I got to be careful. He's in a protected class.
Wow. Did we go there? That hurts.
Oh.
Well,
gloves are off.
I guess John just canceled himself. So, No. All right. So let's see.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, Better. It's good hearing from you.
All right. Keeping with the phone calls, who's here now? Who do we have?
This is Troy.
Hey, Troy.
Hi, I'm from Escanaba, Michigan.
Okay.
I got a question for Jason.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
How can you tell if you're a ghost hunter and if it's dangerous to do it?
Well, I mean, how can you tell if you're a ghost hunter? I mean, I feel it's more of a paranormal investigator. You're just investigating claims of the paranormal. So you're just looking for the real explanation of what's going on, whether it be paranormal or not. So ghost hunter, I think, is just it's overused. It was just the name of the TV show, but we're paranormal investigators. You're investigating things that are beyond the normal of what we're used to.
Yeah, Troy, and I think it's really just a matter of whether or not you have the curiosity or not. If you've got the curiosity and you want to get some answers and you go out and do it, then you're a ghost hunter. If you don't, then you're not. That's kind of your call.
Mm-hmm. Because I feel like I am, because I'm like you guys do at night. I can hear stuff and I can.
So it almost sounds like what you're asking is if how you can tell if you're a psychic or a medium or not. Maybe that's what you meant, because that's a different thing. And I don't know the answer to that question. I suppose if you've got those sensitivities, they become obvious to you at some point. Jay, you might have more insight on that.
Honestly, yeah, it's it's something that it's like a muscle. You can build it more and more often you use it and you do it. But hopefully that helps you out, Troy.
Yeah, thanks, Troy.
Hang on, let's see. I gotta respond to Melissa here, who asks the question. Jason, how many of your plumbing jobs are you just fixing what a husband tried to repair? The majority of my plumbing jobs are, because the wife says, let me just get a plumber in there to actually fix it. And the husband's like, no, I got it. And then they realize that they broke a pipe and they don't know where the shutoff is. And they get bad really quick.
I did want to mention something to Troy's call. He did ask a part 2 to that question. His question was, is it dangerous? And I think that's a very legitimate question. It's something that you probably should ask before you do it. I think that if you approach it correctly and you're smart about it, the biggest dangers you face are walking around in the dark and hurting yourself that way, or the people that are, and we call them homeowners or business owners. You got to make sure that you're at a place that you're welcome. And but beyond that, I'm not so sure it's dangerous, Jay. You might see it differently.
Yeah, I don't think I think it's played up as dangerous because because a lot of people think that that's what sells. So, but yeah, I don't think it's dangerous by any means.
Yeah, the biggest level of danger that I think we face is the type of buildings that we're going into sometimes, the environmental issues, and of course, people, the humans that live are far more dangerous than anything else, for sure.
Although we did run into some evidence of some pretty nasty animals that we didn't want to encounter face to face in some of those investigations.
Yes, that is very true.
All right, so who do we have on the phone with us now? Who is here now?
Is it me?
It's you.
Oh, hey, it's funny. I'm sitting here watching you guys, and I'm hearing everything you're saying before it comes through on YouTube.
That's funny.
Oh, that's great. I'm sitting here going, I think I made it through, and my wife's like, stay on the line. Do not hang up. Stay on the line. Do not hang up.
Nice.
Here, check your email.
I'm Jacob in chat. I've been in chat. I'm the guy that's always badly joking about his disability and saying how y'all make my evenings.
Oh, hey, Jacob. Good to have you. Good to have you on the phone here.
What's up, buddy?
Oh, y'all too. This is awesome. Yeah, this is so great because I just got to meet Dave and Tango for the first time at Dragon Con.
Oh, nice.
And they were awesome.
You went to Dragon Con? Oh my God. What a crazy place that is.
Yeah. I took Jimmy there a few times with me.
It's crazy. Yeah. No, I think Jason, didn't you go last year?
I went 2 years ago. No, 3 years ago.
That's right.
Yeah. And before that, I would show up. I mean, it would get a little crazy for us. But I mean, it was always a great time. Jimmy would always dress in some weird female anime costume, but
I mean,
the whole thing was odd.
You got to do what you love, and nobody judged, Jess. What are you worried about?
I mean, I've seen Jimmy in the nurse outfit. Does he dress up in like some like little anime waifu outfit?
This is true. That's totally true. You know, I totally forgot about that. Yeah,
oh
I mean,
my gosh, that's
absolutely.
great.
Oh my God.
Why do you still have that?
Oh my God, no,
Why wouldn't I still have that?
No, oh God, no edits.
That's like my favorite picture ever.
hilarious.
There it is.
I'm waiting for a Halloween.
That's hilarious. Oh my God.
Oh, you know.
Oh gosh, I called in to semi-ask a question, and now I'm getting berated by Nurse Jay.
Yeah. No, what's the question?
Oh God, well, real quick, I wanted to ask. I've referenced this a few times. I know I grew up in a place that was extremely haunted. I actually got to watch you guys because of the evidence you got at the lighthouse in St. Augustine. I saw the same figure y'all captured on thermal, which blew me away.
Wild.
And the ladies in the office, and the ladies in the office handed me y'all's DVD, and I got to watching y'all, and it was nuts. The house had every type of haunting you can imagine. We thought we asked it to finally politely leave, but then years later, when my wife and I moved in here and took over the house from my parents after they moved out, now we get like different activity. It went from like this, what could have been malicious at one point, to now like, I'll be watching you guys, like, for example, right now some nights, and I'll see it reflected in the glass that's on my TV counter behind me, just standing there watching TV with me.
Ooh.
It's crazy. Like, and now it went like earlier, it was like scary when I was younger, like when I was 18, but I'm 36 now. The malevolence just seems to be gone, but now it's just something that walks around the house and occasionally appears behind me.
Well, let me ask this then. Maybe it was
that to change.
Maybe it was never really malevolent. It was just the way you were initially picking up on it with your first encounters of it. And it's just
the only reason we thought it was that way was because it seemed to do things that would affect like our mental health, or it would like scratch us, or it would like, you know, do things that would cause us to be more afraid or feel harmful toward it. And
you got to wonder if it's the same thing though. That could have been something passing through. There could have been multiple things, and that thing moved on. So I mean, it's a tough call, but I mean, and a lot of times the way your body reacts to the energy that's there sometimes might come off like the thing's being malicious, but it's not. So, you know, I think it's always tough to go straight to the negative on it.
And that's true. A lot of things you've said since you've done this have been really reassuring. I love your opinions on the no demons. It's rarely ever that, you know, if it is, it's more we don't understand. And honestly, that has gotten me much more comfortable, and that is what I appreciate from y'all now. Like seeing you and all of you on YouTube now has made me, and I'm sure everyone else out there, so much more comfortable, because we get to see the true side of y'all and hear your opinions. And to me now, like, your opinions are so much more comforting.
Oh, well, thank you. You know, we have fun on YouTube because we're able to be ourselves, and, you know, where like the networks were never, even though I was always screwing around, they never showed that. And, you know, that kind of sucked. You know, they're like, oh, you're always so serious. And I am serious during the investigations, but we like to have fun too. Mm-hmm. And you can see that in the first couple episodes of Ghost Hunters. You see that. I mean, I got a bounce house in my front yard in one of the episodes, and I'm beating the hell out of other taps.
Oh, that's right. Holy crap. I forgot about that.
That's just how we were. But it's like all of a sudden they stopped airing that stuff. It drove me crazy.
I will end on saying that it was really funny. I asked Dave at DragonCon how he felt, because he was always getting the spider jump scare shown on the show. And I was like, how do you feel with Jason's bat now? And he very casually was like, you know, I love watching Jason get scared of bats. He always showed me being afraid of things.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I know. Yeah, it's true. I hate bats. I forget. But thank you so much, Jacob.
Hey, you know, we're all afraid of something, man.
Exactly.
Right.
Jacob, thanks for the call. Great to talk to you, man. I just got to clear one thing up, Jay. Just give me a second here, John.
Yes.
If you keep calling, you're not going to be able to talk to yourself. You know, it doesn't work that way. You can keep trying, but you won't be able to talk to yourself.
Yeah, right. You know, unbelievable. Just deflated my balloon.
Balloon?
Yeah.
I'm leaving it alone. Whatever. Okay. Hold on. All right. Let's see. Tiffany wants to know what everyone's favorite Halloween snack is. John, just say Cheez-Its.
No, it's not. It's Reese's.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I was going to go with Reese's too. Although Reese's, I don't know if they've changed them at all, but the last few times I've had them, they're just too sweet. It's just too sweet.
Yeah.
Even though I love them, too sweet.
Yeah, they're one of those things that you quickly do. You have too much of it real quick.
You can get too much of it very fast. Yeah.
So I'm not a huge candy guy, but when I am, I'll throw like peanut M&Ms or something. But
yeah. Let's go to the phones. Who's with us now? It's Mystery Dialer.
Hi, Jason. Hi, Jason. JV, it's Monica.
Hey, Monica.
How are you?
Hello.
New Jersey. Yeah, I tried to call in, and that was me. I hung up before because my TV, I had to pause it. I was like, oh, no.
Yeah, don't worry about that. But thanks
Yeah.
for calling. Yeah, how are things?
I'm all right. I have been sick for 3 weeks. I want to say thank you for Jason for shouting out for that before I wasn't feeling well. So I've been through a lot.
Well, I'm happy you're feeling better.
I love the show. You guys are amazing. You make me laugh, and even though my spirits have been down lately, but you guys have been great to me. Online. And Jason, it was so wonderful to see you last year at the New Jersey convention. I still got the picture in my room. And also I got the picture with Steve and Dave and Sherry. I remember. I don't forget.
That's
good.
awesome.
Yeah, awesome. And you're going to be there this year, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to get to the VIP party, but I'm hopefully I get in soon.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, hopefully I get to see you, but and thank you so much for calling in. I'm happy you're feeling better, hon.
Thank you so much, Jason and JV. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome.
Thank you, Monica.
I just want to say one thing. I've been a fan of Ghost Hunters and Ghost Nation for a long time. So I've been following you all, meaning for Jason and Steve and Dave. So yeah.
You have good taste, Monica. Good taste.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Well, you're welcome anytime, guys. Have a great night.
Okay, so long.
Good night.
Hey, John, I don't mean to rub it in, but wow, she's a fan of Jason and JV.
Oh, yeah.
Just kidding.
John,
Thank you, Monica.
John, if you call in now, I'll let you talk to yourself.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, so nice of you. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with us? All right, let me see. Hang on. Pam Harris says, hey, Jason, JV, John, is there such a thing as a professional investigator? Amazes me a lot. People, no matter where they go. All right, so let me answer this because Kenny Biddle and me actually had a disagreement about this, and I understand Kenny's side of it. I said no. I'm like, there is no such thing. And he's like, well, you can't say that you've investigated far more locations than the majority of people. So it makes you more of the professional. And I get it. I understand. I guess I hate referring to myself as that.
There's also the strict definition of a professional anything is that they get paid for it. Doesn't make them good.
Exactly.
Doesn't make them an expert. Doesn't make them anything, but they're getting paid for it. I'm a musician. Sometimes I'm a professional musician because people pay me. Sometimes I'm playing on a street corner in my underwear. It just depends on the night. So,
and the medication, so, right? And what's in the Diet Coke?
What's in the Diet Coke? Yeah.
And that's when John usually has to come and put you in with his paramedics truck. And
check your blood sugar. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if you're paid for it, I guess you can call yourself a professional. Doesn't make you good. Doesn't make it legitimate even.
That's true.
Exactly. And I feel like too, if somebody's paying you to investigate something, it could muddy the waters a little bit as well. You're there because you want to be there.
That's the problem, yeah.
And you want to see what's happening and get the evidence yourself.
So Laughing Donkey asks, does John's accent scare the ghosts away?
I don't have an accent. Everybody else does. I don't have one.
What are you talking about? I'm from upstate New York. I don't have an accent.
Yeah,
Jason and I don't have an accent.
I pronounce it. You guys pronounce. All right.
Okay.
Say the color orange.
Orange.
Where the hell's? Say it again.
Orange.
Orange.
Orange. There's no other way to say it.
See, orange. It's orange. Orange.
Saucery.
Hey, why don't you talk about park the car in the garage, John?
Yeah, park the car in the garage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you coming to the party?
Yeah, the potty. Yeah, of course.
John, we're not going to the potty.
Go to the
Party?
Definitely going to the potty.
Orange. How the hell? It's what is it spelled? ARNGE?
Oh, it's ORANG. I'm telling orange. It's orange.
How'd you just spell it?
ORANG.
He's a fireman. We got not a spelling bee.
All right, let's go to the phones. Anyway. Who is on the phone line with us now? Hello.
This is Deborah.
Oh, hi, Deborah.
Deborah, how are you, hon?
Hi. I just wanted to
to know, what is your favorite episode from Ghost Nation and Ghost Hunters?
What a great question.
Well, my favorite from Ghost Nation would be the one, I believe it was in Pennsylvania, where we were with the family. Their daughter had passed suddenly. Because it was an emotional roller coaster. It was, and we were able to help the family. So that was my favorite. When it comes to Ghost Hunters, I loved the Stanley Hotel. I loved St. Augustine Lighthouse, Waverly Hills. The list goes on and on. So it had a lot of incredible investigations.
And I just want to say, I've been watching you and Steve since you guys have started, and you guys are the reason I got into the paranormal.
Well, Deborah, they're the reason that a lot of people got involved in the paranormal. So you're not alone in that. But thank you so much for the phone call. I appreciate it.
Thank you,
Jay,
Deborah.
there's a lot of people in chat asking for the phone number. I don't know if you want to.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll put it up there. You sure you want me to do this? Here we go.
I'm not so sure, but
all right. Let's see. Wow, this has been a quick 2 hours so far.
Yeah, it's going fast. It's going really fast.
All right, so it's up there.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, here we go.
J. John haircut routine. Melissa asks. She's got all the great questions. My routine is like every 2 days, Mach 3 turbo.
Yep, same. Exactly the same. Yeah.
You guys shave each other's
heads? Well, yeah. I was going to say, sometimes I can't get certain areas. John gets it for me.
That's absolutely disgusting. I don't want to hear another word about this. Thank you.
We're going to call ourselves Cue Ball Paranormal once we get Jimmy to shave.
All right, let's go to the phones. Who is on the phone with us now?
Hey, this is Carl, Dragon Ranger. Jason, just wanted to say I've loved Ghost Hunters from season 1, Ghost Nation, all of you guys. And you guys just keep doing what you're doing and keep it real the way you have been. I love watching you guys and you guys keeping it real and debunking the way you do and everything the way you do it.
Thank you so much, man. That means everything to us. It really does. So.
Yeah, thanks for the call. That was really sweet.
All right, Derek says, Jason, ever think about growing a beard? Derek, look back on Instagram. I had a challenge with my brother Josh, who could grow a beard the fastest. And in 3 weeks, I had a full beard, and Josh had a few little straggly hairs on his chin. But yes, I've done it a couple winters, so I've grown a full beard. So,
Cue Ball Paranormal.
Paranormal.
Go back to the phones. Who do we have on the line?
Hey, everyone. This is Marlin.
Hey,
Adam?
Marlin.
Jason.
Wait.
Did you say Adam?
How you doing, buddy?
Wait, is this my old friend Marlin?
This is your old buddy Marlin from Sci-Fi.
Oh,
How are you?
Oh my God, man! How the hell you been?
I've been great, man. How you been?
Good. Marlin worked at Sci-Fi Channel when we were there,
Oh,
and
cool.
yeah, great guy, man. Geez, it's been forever. It's good to hear from you.
Yeah, good to hear from you as well. I saw this pop up in my feed, so I decided to check it out. I've been listening, so great to see you've kept going with the paranormal.
Oh, thanks, man. Where are you at now?
Around you as well. What's that?
Where are you at now?
Oh, I'm still, on the East Coast, down
All right.
in New York City.
You still got my private contact info and stuff?
No, I don't. So we have to get together.
Okay. Yeah. You're on Facebook, right?
Yeah, I am.
Shoot me a message on Facebook in Messenger, and I'll send you my private contact. We'll meet up.
Will do. But I just wanted to make one comment.
Yeah.
As part of being of Sci-Fi and being a part of the franchise when Ghost Hunters launched, a show like that, people are very skeptical, not only about the ghosts, but also about, what you guys did and being there firsthand, and also being a part of all those 6-hour ghost hunts on Halloween. You guys are the real deal and have been from the beginning. There's a lot of imitators out there, and that should be a compliment to you all. I'm glad to see that this thing has kept going, because it is something that I know that you were passionate about. And I know the guys that you put around you are legitimate and they're passionate as well. So I just wanted to give you guys a shout out on that.
Oh man, you're awesome. It's so good to hear from you, man. It's been forever. Seriously, we got to meet up. So shoot me a message, because I'd love to see it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll do that.
All right, we'll talk soon. Yeah, Marlin was great. I mean, it was him and the team. They did a lot of the early like social media stuff and commercials and stuff like that. What a great guy.
That's cool. Back to the phones. Hello. Whoever's on the phone line, you need to turn down whatever you're watching the YouTube stream on or Facebook. Otherwise, we're just going to hear it echoing through. So if you could turn that down, and we'll try it again. Who's on the phone with us? Oh, I guess we got a hang up there. All right, who's on the phone?
Hi, this is Melissa.
Hey, Melissa.
Hello, Melissa.
I have a question. One is for all of you, and one is specifically for Jason, just because he would probably be able to help me more. My question for all of you guys is, are you guys going to do a live show on Halloween?
We've been trying to work it out. I'm not 100% sure yet. We're if we don't, we're definitely going to try to set one up for next year, or do a live show in general. We probably won't wait a whole year, but we're definitely working on it.
For sure.
Okay. My second question for all of you, but Jason, when I was 12 or 13-ish, I started seeing stuff in my grandparents' house. Which we know the land that the house is on has Native American history. How could that affect the house? Because I have seen people in the house, like shadows and stuff, but how can that affect like the house being on the land?
Well, I mean, if it's an intelligent spirit, it can go wherever it wants. So if it's an intelligent spirit and it's passing through and it decides it wants to go into the home, say somebody in the home can see it. Well, if it's been walking around for God knows how long and nobody's acknowledged it, and then finally somebody can see it, I mean, it might try to hang out in that area because it's finally being acknowledged. So, but again, if it's an intelligent spirit, it can go in the house, it can go out of the house, it can go wherever.
Curious. Also, by the way, Jason, I've watched Ghost Hunters since the first episode, and you're one of my favorite people.
Oh, you're a sweetheart.
John, they need to put more of you messing around with them in their videos. It would be funny.
I agree, but John has a job, and that sucks for him.
And the other thing is that the problem with it is that John usually is doing it nude, and we can't show that stuff on the YouTube channel. It's just not going to.
Well, we can, but it's going to have to be like paid content and stuff.
Paid content, yeah. Oh, don't worry. I've got some things up my sleeve in the future for these guys.
Really? I mean, if you're nude, you don't have a sleeve, John.
Melissa, thank you so much.
Thank you
for that phone call. Thanks. Appreciate that. Ay. Oh, they just keep coming fast and furious, Jay.
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
All right. Who's on the phone? Hello? Oh, they hung up.
All right. Let me answer this question real quick. Amy asks, whatever happened to Brian? Brian, things didn't work out for him when we had put him on international, and we wish him the best. I know he's living in upstate New York, and he's got a job up there and stuff. So, all right, let's see. You got more over the Jim? Or no?
Yes, I do. Let's go right.
He's got a 5-cent super chat for John. That's no joke. That's what she said.
Let's go back to the phone lines. Who's on?
No,
who's on with us?
Why are you surprised?
This is AJ.
Hey, AJ, how are you?
Hey, Jason. Hey, JB.
Good to have you on the phone here.
Yeah, that didn't take too long.
What's on your mind?
Oh, nothing. Back when you guys were, Jason Ghost Hunters back in Seattle, the underground. When I got to meet Jason, they actually handed out T-shirts of taps.
Oh, really?
I thought that was like, yeah. I don't know if they ever told you that.
No, that sounds like a trademark infringement, but yeah, that's all good. But I mean, I love that.
My team for years, I wore it all the time for good luck.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, thank you so much. And
are you part of TAP's team? Like, no, I'm just a big fan of them since day one.
Well, thank you, man. And who would have thought? Who would have thought Taps would have turned into what it did, or gotten as big as it
I
did?
know, right?
I mean, it's amazing.
And to answer that question about is it dangerous, it can be if you run into the wrong people when they're
The living you got to worry about.
and animals.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
true.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, AJ. It's good hearing from you, man.
All right.
Thanks, AJ. Appreciate that.
It's been really nice, man, getting people on the phone.
It's been really terrific.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah,
This is
we were unsure how well it would work, but
And so quickly, it's not. So,
it could turn around really fast.
we're gonna have fun with it. We're online, so we don't have to worry. I mean, it happened to us one time when we were live on radio. That was different.
Oh, that was so bad. That was so bad.
And it was an employee from the radio station.
It was an employee from one of the radio stations that carried the show. It was unbelievable. We got him fired. I mean, we tracked it down, figured out who it was.
Yeah.
Got him fired, but wow, that was something.
Let's see. Style designs. Will you ever do a bloopers video? Yeah. I mean, we've got a ton of them.
We do.
I mean,
we have a
it's
ton
not
of
really bloopers. It's just stupid stuff we did that we decided probably wouldn't be good to air.
Right.
I mean, think about it, too. Our investigations, we film for hours.
Yeah,
You know,
days too, and we're doing that for
too.
days. Yeah,
Exactly. So I mean, there's a lot of footage that you guys don't get to see, and you know, someday that stuff will hopefully pop up in the members area or whatever. But there's a lot.
I can think of one video specifically that I do want to share at some point. We were all staying in a house together, and remember we had the big house we were sharing.
This is like a bunch of the movies John watches. Keep on going.
Yeah. Go on.
And John and I were sharing a bathroom, and I'll leave it there. And someday maybe we'll share that video.
Oh my God! Yeah, don't share that. Well, I mean, share the video, but it wasn't. I made it smart. I got in the house first and grabbed the room that had its own bathroom.
All right, who's on the phone with us?
Hi, I'm Kelly.
Hey, Kelly, how are you?
Kelly.
Hi. So I'm just curious. Just to let you know, I've watched Ghost Hunters Taps for when it first started, and I love the show, and I love that you guys continued on YouTube.
Oh, thank you.
And my question is, have you ever thought about branching out into other fields such as Bigfoot, UFOs? Do you have any interest in those?
You know, we do. We do. It's just, you know, we've kind of just stayed in our lane. We've talked about it. Yeah, we have talked about heading out there and doing some stuff. And we might. It's just lately we've stayed in our lane, and you know, but
yeah, I mean, Kelly, in all honesty, when Jason and I first started talking about doing these YouTube videos, we did intend to branch out and do a whole bunch of different categories and topics. Anything that was interesting, we thought was worthy of exploring and investigating. But as Jay said, you know, our lane, our path of least resistance is these paranormal investigations in haunted places. And it's just coming so fast at us that just keeping up with that has been a little bit difficult for us.
yeah, and sleeping in a tent with John and JV, there's just so many things that could go wrong. Really.
That's the membership only content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John and I are going to end up paying not to have it aired. That's what,
that's pretty much what's going to happen. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Kelly.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Kelly.
Thank you.
Let's see. We got another call here. All right. Who's on the phone with us?
Hey, okay, yeah. Hi, this is Nicholas.
Hey, Nicholas.
Hello, Nicholas. How are you?
Well, I'm pretty good. I was just calling in because there's something Jason said that I feel was kind
of... Hello?
Kind of something, then he disappeared. I don't know.
Nicholas, I think we lost you.
Yeah, I think we did. I don't know what happened to Nicholas.
All right, try again, Nicholas. We'll get you back on.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Let's see. Tiffany.
I haven't been able to pay attention to chat at all as this has been going on.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, it's a little crazy. Jason, will you write another book? Yeah, I'm working on it. You know, it's for those of you who don't know, I wrote a total of 5 books. Three, I believe, were New York Times bestsellers. So, but
okay, I don't think this is Nicholas, but who's on the phone?
Beth Cole.
This is Beth.
Yes.
Oh, hey, Beth, how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good.
Horrific.
Well, I do have a question.
Yes.
Come to the right place.
I've been watching TAPS since 2004, and now my son is watching it as well. Of course,
Generational.
he is wanting to investigate.
Yep.
I totally believe in the system that you guys use where there's no shenanigans and debunking. I just want to know how to navigate this interest in him safely.
Well, okay. So how old is he?
He's 20.
Oh, he's 20. Oh, yeah. So I'll be honest, and Jim can tell you, my sons were investigating. They were 3 and they were like 4 years old, and we had them. They were going through the inn investigating up in New Hampshire. It would just first off teach them not to accept what anybody says, to always look for the answer. And the stuff, it's not scary. It should be intriguing. It should be interesting. You're putting pieces of a puzzle together.
Yeah.
And then once you take away the fear of the paranormal, and you let them really dive in and explore and always search for the truth, I think that's the best way to navigate it.
Yeah. Our property, we live on an acreage, and it has some special entities that we've grown to love. And the equipment that you guys use, like the voice recorders,
yeah,
and things like that. I just want the tools to get him started.
Well, I mean, you can, if he's got a mobile phone, you can always connect external microphones to that. So you don't have to spend a lot of money right now. Just get him out there, get him out there searching for things, and just under the idea that you're always looking for the real answer, whether it's paranormal or not.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's the most important thing. So.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
All right.
Well, thank you for your help.
Thank you, hon.
Thank you.
I really appreciate you, and we are big fans.
Oh, you're a sweetheart. Thank you so much for the support. And I want to just answer Zena. She says, what is your criteria for investigating besides there's a ghost? Honestly, if it's a family, the family is scared, children involved, if the children are scared to be in their home, I mean, those are the criteria. Those are the main points that will get us there to investigate immediately. So anything that helps out a family, bottom line. So, all right.
Let's go back to the phone. And who's there with us? Who's on the phone?
Yeah, okay. So I'm the one who called earlier. I don't know why I got cut off.
Nicholas? Okay. All right. Well, welcome back.
Anyway, I was calling because, I disagree with something that Jason said, because I've been stuck with something for the last 15 years of my life, and it's not in my sense of what's happening. And even my roommate, who does not believe in it, used to not believe in that stuff, now knows it's real because he's been affected by it too. And it's because I went somewhere that was haunted, and something stuck with me and is now following me around everywhere I go. So it can be dangerous.
Okay, so you disagree with what I'm saying about the danger. So okay, and I can totally respect that. I'm not saying there's absolutely no danger. I'm saying that people being told they shouldn't be involved in the paranormal because it's dangerous, I think, is incorrect. I mean, of course, it's dangerous, but you never know who's on the other side of that door, whose house you're walking into. You never know what you're going to encounter. But 99.9% of investigations out there, the only danger is either the homeowner or walking into something and hurting yourself. So it's not the paranormal that's dangerous. I could write books and say things are dangerous all day long and sell millions of copies, but it's not about that. It's about being honest to people.
Oh, yeah, no, I understand that. Although I would have to say that if I would have had to choose between being physically injured and being stuck with that, I would have chosen being physically injured.
Okay. Well, see, I'm not sure what you're actually dealing with, but I mean, all you got to do, if you need help, we've got the TAPS family. Just go to tapsfamily.com. You can contact any of us. We got groups everywhere, and somebody can actually work with you to try to figure out what's going on.
Well, I'm in Quebec City in Canada.
Yeah, I guarantee we got a team. I mean, we got multiple teams all through Canada. So, but Yeah, I mean, just like I said, just check out tapsfamily.com and we'll figure it out for you.
Thanks for the call, Nicholas. Appreciate it very, very much. Hope we were able to help.
Thank you.
Ay.
All right, we can take some more, a couple more. I don't know how many. Yeah. Let's see. All right. Jeanette asks, Jeanette, I don't know if you've tuned in earlier, asking if I was going to be buying the Conjuring house. Problem is, the amount of money and you're getting all these people that are going to be bidding on it. If the Conjuring house was to be purchased, the only way I'd do that would be through a crowdfunding thing, so everybody could enjoy it and people weren't being charged $2,000 a night to investigate it. So I don't want to profit off of it. I just want everybody to be able to get in there, no matter what they make a week or how much they have in their bank account or how many views they get online. So go on. Hello.
Who are you saying hello to?
I thought you had somebody on the phone.
Oh, no, not yet.
All right.
There are people asking for the number, though.
All right. We can't do it too much more. So hang on,
we can only take a couple more.
All right. Here we go. There. All right. There's the number.
I'm trying to answer somebody in chat, but I got to look something up.
Oh, gosh. All right. Oh, thank you so much, Zena. I greatly appreciate the super chat. All right, let's see. Bitter Troll, thank you so much.
For the
$5 for the Conjuring. That's awesome. I think it's, I don't know. I mean, I know that they're going to be asking I think there's like $1 million owed on it, 1.2 or whatever. So we'll see where the starting point is.
It'll be up there. Yep.
Laughing Donkey says, I have a question for John. So Jason, LOL, poor John. All right, let's see. Did you find out what you're looking for, JV?
Yeah, I did. I just got it typed in. All right, so now back to the phone lines. Who do we have on the phone?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hello.
Did you want to place an order?
Who are we speaking to?
Hello.
Yes, hello.
We could do this all night.
How are you?
All right.
She might be having a problem on her.
Yeah, sometimes it's weird. Okay. Anyway, sorry about that. Try again and get a better connection. Mike, thanks for asking about the band. Yeah, that's probably the best place to see what we've got coming up. There are so many chats that I've missed, and if anybody's asked a question or anything, I'm sorry I haven't been able to pay attention.
That's why we used to have Crazy Eddie.
Yeah, not Crazy Eddie, Slick Eddie.
Slick Eddie, sorry.
Crazy Eddie was that guy.
Crazy. But Eddie was crazy. The minute he got a drink or two in him, he was crazy Eddie. He'd go crazy Slick Eddie.
Not so. Okay, who's on the phone line?
Hi, guys. This is Amy.
Hey, Amy.
We're talking about Crazy Eddie here, so I think you're all a little crazy, but
we're slightly off.
We're not going to deny it.
No. I have to tell you, there's a nice difference. I wouldn't want to say better or worse, although I really like what you guys got going versus Jason before. Of course, everybody, as your calls are coming in, even though JV is definitely the cutest.
I think so.
The calls are the calls are coming in, and there's a lot of questions, ghost hunters, taps, that kind of stuff. And I actually did an investigation with you up in New Hampshire. For my birthday, my daughter had gotten us a weekend with you guys and Grant, and you were so much more fun. And I thought you were more the serious guy. But he actually has he's quick-witted, and you scared me. I think I scared you too, though, because I didn't realize you were behind me, and I hollered, and you looked at me and you yelled back.
Wait, I remember that.
It was a wonderful experience, and I really appreciate my daughter doing that for me because I loved watching you guys.
Oh, well, thank you.
I feel like you've gotten back to your roots, or I enjoy so much the before, you know, when you go in and you're explaining everything to us and just doing the tour of the places and telling us the history. I really enjoy the YouTube, what you guys are doing right now.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
As well as, you know, you're all funny. I would love a blooper reel, yes. But you guys you're really doing a great job. And I'm so glad that you're back and on the internet or YouTube. And I just wanted to say thank you. I enjoy your entertainment. I love that I can take you more serious. You're not something that somebody made up, some AI thing that's been just posted out there or whatever. I really enjoy that you really want to look and see what's happening. Anyway, that's about it. I did enjoy when you guys had to go through the cave and you were like in there forever and ever. And I never realized before that you had such a fear of bats.
Yeah, I hate them. I hate them with a passion. I really do. But thank you so much.
I love that JV loves that you hate them.
Yeah, well, yeah. I know how to get to JV too.
But anyway, yeah, he knows how to get to you too. But I just want to say I appreciate everything you guys are doing and all the work you're putting in. It's actually very entertaining and a learning experience.
Well, thanks, Mom. I'll see you for dinner on Wednesday. I appreciate it.
Nice.
I thought it was good enough to give me Jason for my birthday. So.
That's funny.
We stayed above the carriage house.
Yes, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a great time. More happened after everybody had gone to bed in that carriage house than we were up all night. We were up all night with our little meters out and
that's the way to do it.
Right, yeah, she's not talking about her and me, just so you know. Let's just clear the air there. So, well, thank you so much.
Everybody should try it. All right, guys.
You have a great night.
On to the next call, but keep up the great work.
Thanks
Thank you.
So much. Thanks so much for that call.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
Don't have the wife call again.
Yeah.
I mean, that's such BS. I mean, come on.
Well, I said, thanks, Mom. I'll come see you for dinner on Thursday.
How much did that cost you? I mean, was it?
It's really worth every penny, John. They can't put a price on it, really.
What the hell? All right, we can take a couple more. It's getting late. So
It is, but it's fun. All right, who's on the phone with us?
Hello.
They hung up. If they don't get in right away, they hang up. Okay, well, we'll wait a second. Thanks, Marcus. Thank you for the super chat. We appreciate that very much. That helps.
Thank you.
Get back out on the road for sure.
All right, let's see here. All right. We got more callers?
Not yet.
All right. Well, then I think it's been going for 2.5 hours. So,
has it really? Oh my God.
Guys, we're gonna call it a night, and we got to do this again because this was a blast.
Yeah, this was fun. This is a great idea.
So, thank you so much for everything. Much love to you all, and thanks for the support. You guys have really made this community not even just a community. It's really become a huge family, and it's ever growing. We're at 170 something thousand. Subscribers, and we love getting on there and being able to talk to you all like this. And now we're gonna have to do this phone call stuff definitely a lot more. So
like and share the page.
Yes, please share it, like it, subscribe, and you all stay safe. Keep it real, and on to the next.
Good night.